Maiden voyage of David's new raft.
Hey, we're heading off down to San Juan. We've been wanting to do this for months. We are so excited to be on a trip with Marty and David.
Off to the right hand side here is the Butler Wash petroglyph panels. It's a really extensive set of petroglyphs, probably runs hundreds of yards along the river here. Here's the takeout for the Butler Wash petroglyph panel. Pretty tricky getting in here, but the good news is right above us, one of the greatest petroglyph panels to be found. Almost to the Cone Ridge. It's just behind me. And the famous San Juan Hill on the right hand side was the last straw for the Mormon expedition that found the bluff. They wore their horses out getting over the ridge. Okay, I'll row straight down the river to try to catch up to Ned.
Wow, this thing is so pretty, the color.
Yeah, and boy, the strata is just so obvious. That used to be horizontal and got pushed up to the vertical. Got a nice bighorn sheep right on the shore here as we're going by.
Beautiful. Hi, adventurers. And what we got coming up here?
The first rapid is called 4 Foot, and it's just around this bend here. Nice little strata here, right behind the boat. And you can see it's bent, quite obviously right here. Something pushed it up. There's a herd of about 8 bighorn right in front of us. Beautiful. All right, 8-foot rapid. Whew. Well, I wasn't getting the desired action the other direction, so I did a full spin. This is Fossil Stop Camp off to our left here. And right out of the camp, you can hike up this slab here on this tilted layer of rock, and it's full of fossils all the way up. We're at mile 23. We've come about 15 miles today. Just came around a bend in the river here, and Mexican Hat Rock just came into view. Really nice. This is our second camp. It's known as the John Wayne camp because of the view. It's right at Mexican Hat Rock just about, as you can see. Really beautiful in the morning. This is our third day on the river. We just left Mexican Hat Camp, also known as John Wayne Camp. And now we're going along the anticline here, right outside of Mexican Hat. It's really quite impressive. The strata up in front of us there. We've just cleared the Mexican Hat boat launch, and we can hear Gypsum Creek Rapids just up in front of us. Once you go under the bridge here, 55 miles to the next takeout, so you better have your stuff together. This is known as Mendenhall Loop and Mendenhall Cabin. There's a little pass directly in front of us. That's where the Mendenhall Cabin is located. He was an old miner. Well, we're leaving our third camp. It's called Tabernacle Camp. Tabernacle is this giant rock formation just above us here. We're going to make a big day, try to push 18 river miles or something like that. Down around mile 36, coming through a section of the river known as the Mini Narrows. And just ahead of us a couple miles is Gooseneck State Park up on the right hand side. Had lunch at the Honaker camp, and above us is the Honaker Trail. It's hard to believe it, but there's a trail that goes up this huge rock wall above us. Coming up on Twin Canyon Rapids. It's a class 3, so a pretty tough rapid. It's actually a new rapid. It doesn't even appear in my guidebook. There was a flash flood from this side canyon. Anticipation. All right, that's great. That's a pretty serious little rapid. We heard a snorting noise across the river. Turned around, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bighorn sheep right there. Coming up on Ross Rapids here, class 2. And then after that, Government Rapid, which is the big one, class 3. It's the tough one because it's real rocky and it's really easy to get stuck on a rock there. Yep, nice wave train. Really interesting little slot canyon right off the side of the river here. What we thought was Ross Rapids was just a ripple. Right after that was a huge, terrifying rapid. Unfortunately, we didn't have the camera running for the real thing. Nice flat section of river here. Not too many rocks to dodge. Okay, look out for yourself, don't worry about the boat. Aha, I did it. Having a 1 foot shorter boat let me go through there without hitting the wall. Yeah. Here we are at Government Rapids, which is the big tough one here on the San Juan River. The problem is big rocks and a narrow channel between them, and then when you go for your exit, you're aimed right at these big rocks. That's going backwards through the rapids. Uh-oh, heading right for the big rock. He's hung up on that big sharp rock. Yeah, he's stuck between those two rocks. Oh shit, did the same thing. Damn it. We're filling up with water. So we're just downstream from Government Rapid, where we spent several hours stuck on a rock earlier today. It's been a really tough day on the river. We were going to do, I think, 18 miles today, but after our debacle there in Government Rapid, we camped just downstream from it, so about 16 miles instead. We're in a beautiful spot. Ned and Tina are on kitchen duty tonight, so they're cranking out our wonderful meal. Been doing lots of rowing today. Once you hit Slickhorn, the river slows way down. It's full of silt. This is Grand Gulch. Spectacular spire right up there. So here we are at about mile 74, stuck in the sand flats or sandbars. If there ever a reason to hate Lake Powell, this is it. We're still about 50 miles from Lake Powell, and yet the sand silt has backed up this far. Silt that we're standing on right now is about 30 feet thick. There's a really nice set of waterfalls above us, dry now of course. Almost to Oljeto Wash, which is our destination. But just upstream from it, there's a really nice little side canyon. Here we are in our last camp, Oljeto, which is a giant canyon. Hopefully it doesn't flash flood on us tonight. There's our tent. Here's our camp. Got the Eureka Sunrise 3. It fits our 2 cots nicely. Last night I heard a big creature in the woods next to our tent. Got out my flashlight and was looking at it, but couldn't actually see the creature, but could hear all sorts of noise and trees moving around and stuff. And here's what it is. It's a beaver has been here, and you can see the drag marks. They come in here and they cut down trees and drag them back to their dam.
David and Marty, just out of Oljeto on their way down the river.
We're about 2 miles from the Clay Hills takeout, and the cliffs we've been following for 83 miles on the left side of the river finally peter out here and disappear into the ground. Almost to the takeout here. We can see the signs there indicating Clay Hills takeout. It also says on the sign, dangerous waterfall ahead. The river is so silted up because of Lake Powell that it's created a big dam of silt, and a channel of water goes through that dam and creates a big waterfall. So